Hi there, and welcome back to the second to the last episode. We're ready to finally finish off this season of the joy of crafting with Conan Exiles. This is going to be a pretty calm episode. We're just gonna check in on all the different builds we've done. And we're gonna try to get that one achievement. The iron shadows in the sky, where you build yourself a tower way up high into the sky. We'll be doing that once we get done just taking one last look. We've got our fish traps here at our main base. Lots of fish traps. We've got some dung heaps next to it to get bait. Large main castle. Large banner. Turrets up top. Got a bridge leading into it. Stables. Got farmland off to the side. This is our initial construction hut. It's where we just had a bed and stuff while we were building the rest. Got all these farming bits, beehives. Used to have an animal pen over here where we trained our pet animals, but that got destroyed in a recent raid. Some of these spikes got destroyed too. We used to have spikes guarding both sides of the stairs. A couple of archer turrets. We used to have a long table here, but that got destroyed in the raid as well. Used to have 4 dancers in the corner here. The base took quite a beating in the last raid. There's our bar, refrigerator, all the food service sort of things. Downstairs we had a wheel of pain for training slaves, alchemy tables. This used to be closed in, just a creepy little tunnel in case we need to build anything else. Saddle table. Dyer's table. All the main crafting went on in this room. Smelting, tanning, cooking, grinding, armor making, glass making, woodworking, and metalworking, as well as storage. Storage for all the basic components. Map room will be there in a second. Then here's our own personal bedroom. There used to be a shrine of Derketo here, but we blew that up in the process of being able to summon her for a few seconds. Bed full of pillows, weapon and armor storage. A little painting corner here where we've got all of our paintings and our easel. It's actually a wood drying rack, don't tell anybody, but you can use it like an easel. I almost forgot the roof. Ladder up to the roof. Little secret storage attic there with... Oh, I'm surprised there's somebody in there. I wonder if that was somebody from up top who got lost. Well, we've got all the boiling oil that can be dropped on invaders if they try to mess with our walls. We never did make armor for all these people up here, did we? Never got around to that, but we're not going to worry about it now. There's not going to be another purge. So that's our main base. That's where most of the action happens. Map room. Teleport over near to the next base we want to see. A little bit further down in the jungle. suppose I should show on the map where that base was, in case anybody's tuning in for the first time. That is not the map screen. You can handle that, right? So. Oh, that's right. Can't see the base on the map anymore, but it was near Messenger's Respite was right around where it is, right where that person's little face is. That's where it was. So now we've teleported up here to look at our treehouse base. Near all these spiders. We've got two fully upgraded shrines at this one. Got one for the spider god Zath right over here. Got a line of candles leading to it. Nice little runway. Spider statues around. Real spiders coming in while we're at it. Big spider statue. The bridges between the different parts of our treehouse base. Support up from the ground. Tigers and gorillas on guard. The eternal walker. She never stops walking now. She's stuck. Never getting to her destination. Always forever walking in place. Everyone else seems alright. And the other shrine is straight up from the middle. Straight up from the middle pillar. The shrine of whatever that name is. Jebel Saad. Shrine of Jebel Saad. That's who it is. And then over here we have our private little house with our bedroom and not much else. Decorations, really. They just built this area up, really just for the joy of doing it, just to build, building to build. Dancers and a hearth with a skull on it. A skull with glowing eyes. Bed. Bed skins and pillows. Makeup table. Makeup table. I almost called it the face-changing table, but that's kind of an odd verbal construction to use there, so let's call it the makeup table. I believe it's actually called the Globe of Yezud within the game, but I'll call it the makeup table. That's what I want to call it. Change what your character looks like at that table. Then over on this other tree, we've got our public bar area. Lots of alcohol, storage. Lots and lots of hunting trophies on the wall. The elephant's neck is doing something weird. There it goes. So the texture's not loading in all the way yet. Lots of different textures up here, so a game that already has performance problems is going to start really behaving a bit oddly. Lots of trophies. We got a bartender. Alcohol. Fridge. Giant dinosaur head taking up a big bit of real estate over the tables. Another one blocking off our balcony. Not really ideal placement, but we've kind of gotten to a point in the game where we don't want to fiddle too much with trying to make things perfect. We're about to leave anyway. We're about to be done with this. In fact, this is our last time seeing this. This is the end, fellows. This is the end, my various friends. Our last time leaving the treehouse base. Continue going way up into the sky, up into the canopy of the jungle. So that's where the map room is, where we can teleport on to our next location. Tremendous build this was, building all these stairs and balconies all the way up. And yet it still wasn't enough to get that achievement for the getting way up into the sky. I wonder how high you would have to go. I don't plan on doing it from here though. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should go ahead and do it from right here. I don't think I will though. I want to start a fresh build, because I'm using different materials. Wouldn't fit in with this wooden base. Alright, is that the teleport I want? I think it is. Out into the jungle. Not the jungle, the desert. My brain just completely came up with the wrong word there. The wrong word there. The desert base, the tunnel base down into the ground. Not that, that's a different hole in the ground. It's where one of the bosses was, one of the dragon bosses. But beyond that, beyond the haunted town, as far as I can remember, that's the only town in the game where all the people have been replaced with skeletons. All the hyenas here have been replaced with undead hyenas as well. The corruption seeping out of the... Got my wind chimes, my skulls on sticks, just a little warning. Warning to any invaders that might want to try to come and bother this base. It's a bit of a dangerous place. Lots of enemies. The Darfari style base. Brightly colored guardians though. Go inside. Another wheel of pain. And just down into the ground. Tunnel base. The effect doesn't work as well during the day when you can see the light shining through the walls, but at night this would be all dark except for the candlelight. Another top level shrine. This one Yogg. Lots of candles decorating. Inverted cross. Bit of a sloppy pentagram, but we know what it is. We know what it is. Go around the other way, and oh, whoops! We've broken through into some old ruin, some old Colosseum-looking ruin with glowing torches and bathing rooms. You know, you say bathroom, you don't generally think of a room with a bath. You generally think of a room with a toilet, but, you know, the word is bath. Then there's an underground maze leading to a couple of different things to see. One of which is our underground waterfall. A room with a waterfall in it. Might as well take a splash. If you're going to take one, I'll take one too. Alright, that's enough of that. Back out. Try to find our way back around to the other attractions. I didn't actually, oopsie. I did not actually remember the layout of my own maze. I know the general direction I'm going in though, so we'll find it eventually. There we are. Here's our dungeon. With a scorpion and a hyena that have stacked up some skulls. Who knows what they plan on doing with that? What does the note say? Don't touch the skulls. They're corrupted, apparently. A little bit of environmental storytelling there. Then here's an exit out of the base. Into some underwater river. Underwater river. An underwater river. But it's not the exit we want to take now. We want to get back to the map room. I want to get back to the map room. Try to do teleport. I think there's only two bases left. To look at. Oh no, there's three. I forgot the pyramid. I always forget the pyramid because I never really did much there once I built it. Do not forget the pyramid. Yeah. We're quite a ways away from the pyramid, so we'll go to the other one first. All of the bases have map rooms, so no matter which one we go to, we can always teleport out from it. It's always hard for me to find my way to this base from here. I always get turned around in these fjords. I suppose I might as well just take... Got all these stamina potions, might as well use them. We're at the end now. Take one. I don't know if it really makes much of a noticeable difference on your stamina, but any bit of help, might as well use it. Apparently we're still heading right in the right direction. Should be right here somewhere. Right here somewhere we should hit. Right around this corner? Don't remember there being a corner. Somehow I'm on a lower level. we've got one way into the base, which is this path. Path with all the guys with their flaming bowls. The old extra spicy chipotle bowls. They're catching on fire. They're so spicy. Let's take the elevator, though. We haven't taken the elevator in, gosh, forever. Oh, whoopsie, it was coming down. Didn't make any noise, so I didn't know it was coming. And here we've got our wooden tower base. This is sort of meant to just be kind of like a weird ritual tower. There's a shrine in it, a map room on top, dancers in the bottom. Not really much function to it other than it gives us a nice overview of this ridge where meteors can land so you can get star metal. Some more defenders that we never did make armor for. Got a wheel of pain, lots of spider defenders, well water, bears, reapers. Goodbye, fellas. Well, you didn't really serve me well because this base never got attacked. But you did your jobs. You stood on guard anyway. You did defend. We do always get attacked by that sheep. So we did have some people have to kill a sheep. Here's our shrine of Mitra. I always thought Mitra was a girl, judging by the name. But apparently not. Apparently. Up here. There's the ridge where the meteors land a lot of the time. Now, what's a good teleport to get close to? Probably the War Maker's thing is a good one. Well, the Red City might be good too. Good teleports to get back to the desert. This one's safer. A safer teleport to get over to the pyramid area. And then we'll just, once we're done with the pyramid, we'll just have to go check out our last base by the volcano. We're saving the volcano for last because the next video we'll be going into the volcano, fighting the final boss, and finishing the game off, escaping from the exiled lands. We did have a small slave-taking base over by the city of Sepramero, but that wasn't substantial enough to be worth looking at. Just a few wheels of pain and some storage, really is all it was. Storage boxes. Storage boxes and wheels of pain. And one guard. Somewhere up there is a unique character in the game. The mountain climbing character that can teach you how to make mountain climbing gear. he's very large. He must be one of the legendaries. Or bosses, or however you want to put it. I don't remember him being there. Don't remember him being there. I don't know where his chest is. Assuming he's one that gives you a key, but maybe not. There's the pyramid popping into view. Certain pieces always pop in last. We've got all of our sort of safari animals over here, as well as a wolf. That's not really safarish, but elephants and rhinos, camel, hyenas, and rock noses, because I don't know where a rock nose would go. Other than a pyramid, so. I had originally built a very, very, very large pyramid that had a whole maze system in the bottom level, but for some reason the game decided to destroy the entire structure. I lost it all, and it left a little loot bag with some of the items, but the whole structure disappeared. It was a very sad day. Very sad day for the joy of crafting. It's a multi-level pyramid. That was probably halfway back through this very, very long series of videos. There's the shrine of whatever the Egyptian style god was. Set. There's a snake outside attacking our defenders, apparently. Little snake icons on the supports. I don't think there was anything over in this corner. I think this stayed empty, yes. So this ended up being a very simple replacement pyramid after the original complicated one got destroyed. But we've still got dancers and decorative torches and a throne. Snuff box defenders. He's facing the wrong way. Sorry. She's facing the wrong way, but... Right, off to the final base. This one didn't even have a wheel of pain, I guess. I thought all my bases had one, but maybe this one did not. Button 2. That's what we want. Off to the final base, and we'll build our very simple, just straight up tower there. Up in there is the fortress where you fight one of my favorite bosses. He's the boss that lets you learn how to make. He's a big knight. He learns you how to make this style of armor, which I was wearing for quite a while before an update gave me the current armor, which is even slightly better, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember. I hope this is my best armor. It's what I'm carrying to the final boss anyway. So we're not going back from this point, we're going straight on through into the volcano. This elk is probably going to try to attack me. Those elk get a little bit cranky and territorial. Oh, he's fast. He's fast, too. Not actually sure if it's an elk or a moose or whatever. I guess an elk. Mooses have those, like, fatter, flatter antlers. He noticed. I was hoping he wouldn't notice me. That's a moose, maybe. Maybe. No. No, I think it's still an elk, just with fatter horns. Settlement of giants. Where are the giants? There's one. Straight ahead we see the volcano that we've got to go into the bottom of, actually, though. The volcano goes up, but we got to go down into the middle. Down into the steamy lava depths. Because that's where the snake man is. The old snake man, the last of the snake men, I believe. Can't think of any other living ones you ever find. He does... I think we went in there and saw him one time. I think maybe he summons... Maybe he summons some ghost snake men or something. Now for the achievement that I'm trying to get, I'm not sure if it counts your total elevation or if it just counts your distance from the ground itself. Like sea level, I mean. I don't know if it counts from sea level or from the ground. But here's the base where we capture a lot of people out of the volcano, drag them out of the volcano down. That's that wheel of pain. Actually... Is there anything in this that might be useful for building? No. There's another chest in the bar that might have building materials. But I've got this bar with a defensive wall around it. Some snipers, archers, however you want to put it. It's a simple northern base, not too complicated for the most part. Small rooms, hay in the basement. Dancer sticking his head through the wall. Chess table. Extra large chess. And an extra large chest. Nope. Not as big as some in the game. And our bedroom, well romantic with candles. Pretty sure one of these chests has something in it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Although I might not be able to... Well, since we're going into the volcano and back out again, I can leave. I don't need these items until we're done with the volcano. But those 5, those are the end game, finish the game items. Suppose I don't need two backup torches either. Shouldn't need any. There's no water in the volcano, so we can get rid of those. sickle. Alright. There we go. That's pretty much all we can carry. We've got a lot of other building materials on our followers, so that was the bedroom. Billy Bass on the wall. His textures have not loaded in, but there he is. Yeah, whoa. Textures on the wall. Hadn't even loaded the... As this game has gone on, gotten updates, at least the PlayStation 4 version, the performance has really not kept up. Taking some hits. We're getting out none too soon. It performed a lot better when I started playing it. Here's another shrine. To Emir is who this one's to. That was risky. I didn't think I'd take that much damage. And here's the map room from this base, which we won't be using because we're already at the volcano, but just to show off the sort of Stonehenge kind of construction it's on. Undead defenders. What you make undead followers. You capture human followers and animals. But the undead, you make them yourselves with bones and magic dust and things. So let's go ahead and get up high. Let's get up high and start building. Let's try to get that achievement for building way up high. Maybe I'll try to get up there. Oh, it's getting dark. Bad time for climbing as it gets dark, because you can't hold the torch while you're climbing. So you just keep going up, get your little flat spots. I'm surprised there are this many flat spots. It's almost like they want you to climb here. You gotta get flat spots to regain your stamina. So once that stamina meter drops off, you fall. Which we might not be able to make another spot here. Might not be able to make this flat spot. I better drop, so I still got stamina to grab on the way down. Well, how far did I fall? Am I still above my shrine? Barely. I fell extra far there. I didn't even hit any of my previous flat spots. Now we've run into the problem of just not being able to see where the flat spots are. sure why I just took damage. You know what? Why am I taking advantage there? Is that lava that I can't see? Because if that's lava that I can't see, I want to get my follower away from there. Do not want my follower standing in lava and getting herself, well, getting herself no longer useful. Let's put it that way. It's the last fully upgraded fighter I've got. The only one I've got. The other one that died. The other one that died in the god attack was not fully upgraded. She was sort of only partial. I also had this little room here with rogues and a fireplace to get warm when I came running down the mountain. Let's try getting up higher this way. Might as well start it as high as we can. Kind of thought maybe it wouldn't let you build in the volcano, but apparently it will. She got up here the easy way, I guess. Oh. I wonder, is there a... I see lava, don't step in that lava. Is there really a place up there where I could plant this, maybe? Is there any way I can get up there without building? I suppose, if it'll let me. Oh right, you can't build wall climbing. I forgot about that. Right, let's just put it here. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be simple is what it's going to be. One foundation, a bunch of walls, and some ceilings to rest on. I can't see the menu now. Luckily, these things are all things that build quickly. Alright. Sure. I messed up. I thought I was falling off, so I hit jump, but then I... Eh. Okay. Up into the sky we go. Yeah, if it's based on sea level, it shouldn't take that long. Oopsie. I wonder if it's better to do from the side. That way you're going straight forward to get on where you want to get on. But yeah, I saw something that said you could get this achievement if you like just climbed the volcano itself with like stuff that gave you basically infinite stamina. So if you can do it by climbing the volcano, that would mean that it's based on sea level height rather than height from the ground. Follower doesn't seem to be having much luck getting up to these platforms. I wonder if I built the platforms bigger, how big would I have to build them for her to be able to teleport up? I don't know. I am just trying to go up is what I'm trying to do. Even from ground level, I'm getting pretty high already. certainly I'm high from sea level, although there's still quite a bit more up to go as far as the volcano is concerned. Oh, that's it. We're out. We're out of resources. Okay, let's just try climbing and see if it's enough before we gotta drop back down and get some more resources. It would seem not. Alright then. Time for the big slide. Now let's save water. I guess I should just grab everything. Just go ahead and grab everything since, you know. I'm overburdened anyway. Save a little bit in case we gotta build more platforms. Climb back on up. I might just... Please don't. You're okay, right? You're not standing in lava? Stay right there. I get worried about her running around down at the bottom and standing on what looks like it might count as lava, that little warm thing there. Seriously, before I climb back up again, because I'm very paranoid. Yes, she's at full health. It's not going down. Okay. Can't afford to lose her. I've got no replacement. Do not want to have to retrain somebody all the way up from level 0. I still have the benefit of this. Where is it? Let's take another one of those just in case I don't have the benefit of it anymore. But I guess I would only get... Yeah. I guess I would only get one platform per stamina bar. Well, no, the platforms are built based on where the distance limit was on building up. So that's what they're based on, but still, it does work out to about a stamina bar. Of course, I am heavily overweighted, so that affects how much stamina we've got. Should be the last trip up this wall though, because I've got everything I've got to build, so unless I run out of black ice and go get some more of that. But certainly I hope I don't have to go get more stuff. still see the ground from here. It would be neat to have mounted torches on this thing. I didn't even think about that. Torches going off into the sky. But I didn't bring any. This is a pretty high tier building material, but the reason I'm using it is because mostly what it uses is black ice, and I had a lot of that around. So use what you got. I didn't have much stone or steel, but I had a ton of black ice. Say we're about probably at least halfway up the height of the spires of the volcano. Say we're at least halfway up the volcano spires. I wonder if it's just... I wonder if it's based on the height of the volcano. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. We're getting there. I just hope my follower stays where I... Eh? Uh-oh. What do you mean invalid building location? Oh, come on, game. You can't let me build this high and then say not anymore. You can't do that to me, game. Well, this is just not good at all. Well, we've hit a hitch in the plan. We've hit a hitch in the plan. It's not letting me build any more vertical for some reason. Why no more vertical? Well, invalid building. Invalid in what sense? It does seem like it's just based on it being too high. Is there a limit to how vertical? I didn't think there was. I didn't think there's any limit to how vertical you can go with a wall. Okay, now what I'm wondering is, can we fix this? Can I get over there? Build off of that, maybe? Wait. Invalid. Yeah, I'm not trying to build it here. Let me. Well, what a nightmare that has turned out to be. I got all the way up here. Okay, well, it's time. It's time to decide that if the game's not going to signpost the inability to do something, then that's not my fault. So we'll just turn on the cheat mode and see what we can figure out. Okay, so this is how high we got. Now, can I go over here? It looks like maybe that is just that there's a limit. No? Invalid building location. Okay, what is not an invalid building location? Yeah, we got to where we couldn't even see the ground with this tower. It's like it is just the height that's the problem. I was not aware you could not build your way up to get this achievement. And it does seem to just be a matter of height. Yeah, I can't build that many foundations, so that's not going to help. Oh, there we go. There's the trophy. So it has to be done by climbing the spire. I've seen people do it, though. What is this? I saw a video. I didn't actually watch him do it, but there's a video about making... It must be that walls have a height limit. You must have to use foundations. But I did not know that. I did not know that. But now I know it. And now you know it too. If you want to do it by building, try, at least. I wonder if there's like a point where you just can't go anymore. If you want to do it by building, try just having it be foundations all the way up. I used walls because that would be cheaper on materials. And we can no longer see the volcano. Well, that's not how I wanted to accomplish that, but I have gotten to the point where I'm ready to be done. Ready to be done with this game. It's been possibly the longest I've ever spent on a single playthrough of a game. Probably. I mean, it's probably close to 400 hours, so can't think of anything else that could have been longer. It's even longer than the new Fallouts. Certainly there's been games I've played more, but not a single playthrough. Not in a single playthrough. So, here is our useless tower. We'll leave it there as a question mark. Just what the heck is this? If any future adventurers come through, they'll wonder at the awe of my works. They'll look upon my works and despair, possibly, no matter how mighty they are. Oh. It's this stuff. It's so sad. I built all of those. Built all those walls and then I couldn't place them. I'll just drop all that. And get our inventory set back up. What else would I want, I guess? I can't believe I never dropped the flint head arrows. I was taking up extra weight I didn't need to be taking up. Alright, so what are you carrying? I suppose I'll go back. Just as one of those just in case kind of things. We'll go back to base. Put those items in a chest before we assault the volcano. In the next video. We're done with this video. If you wanted to take off, just sort of winding down, getting back to base. Taking a little fall, making sure we don't accidentally have God mode on. You can see the path to the base in the dark with all the torches. See what it looks like at night. Just gonna put those construction materials away in a chest. Just because it would bother my obsessiveness. My obsessive style of play would be bothered if I just wasted them. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me I didn't leave. Okay, good. I didn't leave her behind. Didn't see her for a minute there, and I was worried she was still standing up at the weird wall. Doesn't that look nice at night? Alright, we'll put all this away. I suppose... How much weight does this come up to? Can I bring this all without putting me over? So I don't have to come back after beating the last boss. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Yes, this does not put me over. Good. So I can afford the weight of not having to come back. So next time we will be taking off into the volcano and beating the final boss and finishing the game. Bye-bye now.